All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Off the Top Sportscast. I'm John. That's Roy, as always, coming to you with another edition. And today, Roy has our topic of discussion.
So when we talk about sports, we're going to talk about sports and superheroes. So in the three major sports, let's just say baseball, basketball, football, if we were to say a superhero, which many athletes act like them or even talk about being them, we're going to talk about are we or who would be. If we said, for instance, let's just start it right off the bat, Superman. Who in sports you would say kind of exemplifies that? Who is Superman? Could be from any of the big major sports.
Well, I'm going to go with, I want to say Garoppolo just because he's dreamy. And when you look into his eyes, but I'm going to go with somebody who's an unstoppable force, who is the body type of a Superman, and that is somebody who should not be playing the sport that he's playing. So I will go Superman with LeBron James.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I was kind of in this when I saw Superman, I thought of two people. Two people. You tell me which one better personifies Superman. So I did think I'm going to go with basketball with you, and I said Michael Jordan. That guy had airtime galore, right? In everything he did, his shots, the way he dribbled, he seemed unstoppable. Michael Jordan. But then it was a toss-up. I thought even Tom Brady. That was a man everyone says the GOAT, same as Michael Jordan, multiple rings. At times with the Pats seemed unstoppable. So I had a toss-up. Which one you thought of the two would have been better for me?
I like those. I would say Jordan as Superman, and I would say only because I don't think there's been a player that has had more heroics in big games. And heroics don't always mean taking the shot. Sometimes it means finding the guy to take the shot. And Jordan has had more moments, I think, that if people went back and forth on moments, you would be surprised how many memories that this guy has made. So I'd say Jordan's a good one. I think LeBron for this generation kind of all encompasses just because of his absolute dominance and size.
Sounds good.
So,
What about?
so if I'm gonna, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
I'll
Which one? Go ahead.
I'll throw a superhero to you this time.
Oh,
You started.
okay.
You
Go
started
ahead.
with Superman. I'm gonna go. One of my favorite characters when I was young, and it was because he was played by two men. Yes, two men. Lou Ferrigno being one of them. I'm going the Incredible Hulk.
Mm. So who would be the Incredible Hulk? Interesting. Interesting. So when I think Incredible Hulk, I'm thinking power, speed, aggression, and I'm gonna have to probably go to a football player. Football player. Somebody who, when I've seen, many respects, maybe seemed unstoppable, uh, almost at will, anytime he almost wanted. And I'm gonna go with, and I'm struggling with two, but I'm gonna go with this one, Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, you took my pick. That's a fantastic call. Fantastic. Yeah,
Get
I
another
was.
one. There's another one. There's another one in there. You could get another one.
No, I got another one. And I'm going to call him the Incredible Hulk. And it's because of two things. He was at times two different people. When he was kind of away from the field on camera, uh, now that he's retired, he's a jovial, funny guy, very personable, very likable and lovable. But when he was on the field, he was a different person. He ran harder than everybody else. all he wanted to do was delve out punishment downhill. But he did not want to talk to the media. So he was kind of a different person in front of the media. He kept on changing personas. He's out there in Oakland handing out turkeys 1 minute and causing a beast quake the next minute. I'm going to go Marshawn Lynch as my Incredible Hulk.
Very nice. Very nice. Good pick. Perfect pick for that. All right, here's another one. One who I think sometimes gets overlooked. They've had some movies on him. Flash. Who's your Flash?
Well, Flash, I'm going to go with somebody fast. When I think of the Flash, I think of a kind of a smart aleck character who is young at heart. He doesn't have to necessarily be young, but a young at heart type of character. And to me, the guys who are having the most fun in any sport are the baseball players. They're just out there having the most stinking fun. So I'm going to go Ronald Acuna Jr. That's my Flash.
Wow. I was not expecting that. I was really expecting you to go football. But I also was going baseball. Little man had tons of stolen bases. Even maybe looked like he had no power, but can crank them out. And is one of, when you say this name, it is without a doubt a name everyone knows. Rickey Henderson.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If Ricky played today, he'd be Ronald Acuna Jr. It's they're reincarnate right there. So now it's on me. I like this topic. It's a fun one. I'm gonna go with Wolverine.
Ooh. Wolverine. Oh, you caught me by surprise on that one. Wolverine. Okay.
Well, to give you a second to think about it, let's just think about what his attributes are.
Yeah.
You know, he's intense. He's very aggressive. Doesn't get hurt. Always comes back. And for the most part, he's a lover and a fighter, I guess, if you want to say it that way. And he's the kind of the glue of the team. So Wolverine.
Wow, this one's got me a little stumped because I'm thinking I'm going into the movie and I'm going into hearing his voice and character. This one's got me a little stumped. Wolverine. And really what I'm stumped in, I'm trying to think of the sport. I was kind of in basketball for a little bit, but then I'm like, no. Then I said baseball. Then I went to football. Then I went back to baseball. And I'm going to go this way. Okay, I'm going this way. Think of this, okay? I'm thinking of Wolverine. He's coming out, he sticks the claws out. He's come really for battle. And he's not always looking for the battle, right? But when it's coming, he's coming straight for it. So I think in somebody who may not always be in it, but when he needs to be in the thick of things, could be just at one brief moment, they call him in to close it down. And they say his name is Sandman. So I'm thinking Wolverine, Mario Rivera, the closer for the Yankees.
I love it. I love the thought process. I love the story you told behind it. I'm with it, and I can see it. No expression on his face, comes in, does his job, and get out of there. It's funny that you said baseball because I also went baseball, and I think a lot of people would think football. And I hope the people tell us, tell us where we missed, But I was thinking someone who comes in there, he's ready to dominate. He doesn't care who's coming up to the plate. Get up there so you can sit down.
Mm-hmm.
A man that I don't remember him ever getting hurt. A man that Wolverine, another one of his aspects is that you don't really know how old he is because he doesn't age. And neither did this man. Even in the ripe old age that he was playing, he was still the Intimidator. He was still mowing them down.
Got it.
Hey, what am I going to say?
NR.
Nolan Ryan, baby.
Nolan Ryan.
The most intimidating pitcher of all time. He would hit a guy on the mound. The guy would drop their bat and look over at him, and he'd think before he charged that mound, do I want to do this? Is it worth it? And that's a good Wolverine right there.
Good one. Good one. All right. It's my turn on this one. We're going to pick the duel themselves. Batman and Robin. Who's Batman? Who's Robin? They got to be on the same team. They got to be, at one point they got to play. That's the only reason. Batman and Robin, they got to be together.
All right. I got one. And I'm going to say these two guys. And it's because Robin is an underrated character in the universe of superheroes, right? He did a lot of the same things that Batman did. He just wasn't as big, just wasn't as strong, just wasn't as flashy. So I tried to think of strong, big, and flashy on this end. Not strong or not big, not too flashy, but got the job done.
Mm-hmm.
And when I think of NFL is a hard way to do duos. But from like 99 to about 2006, the best wide receiver duo in the league was Randy Moss, Batman, and Chris Carter, Robin.
Ooh, didn't think of that. That's a good one. Man, that's a good one. I might have picked them as other superheroes too, but that's a good one. That's a good one. Good pick. Good pick.
Who's your Batman?
I didn't go football. I went basketball. And I thought basketball had a little bit more Batman and Robin featurettes. And like you said, you want Batman and a Robin. I almost say, Batman, the spokesman, maybe more gritty. Robin, did you hear from Robin a lot? No, not often, every now and then, but that wasn't the star. But he played a part. Sometimes, it could be a big part, but he played a part. He was that good old-fashioned sidekick. The duel that I would say that I think was in the basketball realm, a good Batman and Robin. I'm going to say John Stockton and Karl Malone. They were like one with, you almost, when you talk about them, even though Malone went away from Stockton, went to the Lake, but you always put forever, they'll be together.
You know how I feel about Karl Malone, Roy? No, that's a good one. That's a good one. We got time for one more. What's your or is it on me?
It's on you.
Right.
You go and then I'll end it because I got one more.
All right. So my quick one will be Spider-Man. Now to give you his time. Think about the attributes of Spider-Man. A young guy, playful, stronger than everybody thinks. Who's your Spider-Man?
If I was to say really quick, who's my Spider-Man? I'm going with one really quick. Tyreek Hill.
Okay. You know who my Spider-Man was going to be, and it's unfortunate what's happened this year with him, but I'm still going to use him. Fast, stronger than you think, can do a lot of different things, and he's got that childish energy in him. Hopefully he gets that childish energy back in a good way, and I'm going to go Ja Morant as my Spider-Man.
I really like that pick. Yeah, and it's sad, really sad, because he has a career ahead of him, and I hope he come back with his head on. But let's see. Yeah. All right. This is the last one. This is a good one. Who is, to you, your pick? Last name, Starks. First name, Iron Man.
All right. Wow. So Iron Man and Tony Stark that's a good one. So he's got to be a little cocky. He's going to be a little assured. And he's got to look the part, you know. Man, a lot of people just flashed through my head. I'm going to say, no. Wow, that's a hard one. That's a hard one for me. I'm trying to pick a sport. I'm trying to nail down a sport that I think is really I will say the guy who was a good looking guy, had all the swagger, had all the attitude, and had the goods to back it up. And I'm going to go Kobe Bryant as my Tony Stark.
Son of a gun, man. I didn't even think of Kobe. Man, you just blew my mind when you said that. That was a good pick. I really like that. For me now, I'm like, well, I think that's Iron Man. That's really, man, heart, player, team player, competitor. Yeah, swagger. Don't talk trash to Kobe. That's a good one. That's a good one. I went with, I thought football. I had a little bit of a dilemma of who I was going to pick, because I really like this person, but this person wasn't a big talker. Now this person talks a little bit more. Again, I think this person fits the realm. I think strong, tall, can take control, can even take control by himself. I'm going to go with this one as Josh Allen. That's my Iron Man. I did think of Bo Jackson, though. But I thought Bo Jackson maybe would have been a better Flash, maybe, but no, I'm sticking with Josh Allen as my Iron Man.
I like it. When you said Bo, who I thought would be a good Iron Man would have been Dion.
That's another good one. I would say, boop, that is a check one on that one.
All right, everybody. We had a little fun today. Tell us who your superhero and the athletic equivalent is in the comments. Please subscribe. Please give us a comment. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. It is going to be Off the Top Sportscast. We will see you next week.